I'm going to end this session with a story, or not exactly a story. It was something that I heard from a person who had studied about crucifixions. I don't know how he got this information. I'm going to assume it's from a good source. But what he said was that uh, crucifixion was a really agonizing and miserable thing to go through, and it had a tendency to bring out the very worst that was in the men who were crucified. They, the suffering was intense and unrelenting, until and it was just unrelenting until they died. And what would often happen is that the men would begin to speak, and whatever was the very worst in them would come out, and cursing and blasphemies and all sorts of vile speech would just come flooding out of their mouths. This was, I guess, a common occurrence at a crucifixion. And so, when Jesus was on the cross, he said there were probably a number of people standing around waiting to be vindicated by the vile things that would come out of Jesus' mouth when he finally spoke in such agony, in his agony on the cross. And as they were waiting there, they saw him open his mouth and start to speak. They thought, here it is. Now we will find out what is really in this man. We will see if he is indeed the faker that we think he is, if he is the blasphemer that we believe he is. And Jesus began to speak and said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. And at that moment, they found out what was in that man. The centurion got it. The centurion said something like, surely this man is the Son of God. And he was the Son of God, who took away the sins of the world, and who wants us, and he wants us very badly, and he paid the cost to get us. Thank you.